Anthony Hartwig here with another girls basketball season preview coaches corner. We're joined by the head coach of the Struthers Wildcats, Halle Minchin-Skook. Coach, thanks for coming on, talking to us today.
Hi, thanks for having me.
You got it. As we talk about this season, let's first get a recap of last year. I know not everyone has basketball fresh in their mind, so for the Struthers fans, they need a little bit of a recap. What happened last year, and then talk about the lessons that you think the returning players can learn from last year's experience.
Yeah, I mean, last year being my first year, it could have went better in terms of wins, losses, columns. We won 6 games last year. We beat Poland twice, I think, which was probably our 2 kind of big wins for the program last year. We kind of did well in league play. I thought we played those teams extremely tough. But looking forward to this year, just kind of winning the close games. We had a lot of games last year that I thought we could have won if we just did some smaller things better, like free throws and making some layups and things. So that's kind of the focus for this year, just finishing games out.
And the players that are trying to finish that game out, you have a lot of returning players and some really good talent still on the floor. Let's go over that roster and meet the team a little bit, the players that you think we have to know before the season starts in the Struthers.
Yeah, I'll start with my 3 seniors. I have Bella Solly, Natalie Wallaco, and then Natalie Adams, Red, as we call her. They bring a lot of experience, a lot of knowledge, and a lot of just different skill sets. Natalie Wallaco, she'll run our off guard or point guard at times. Terrific shooter. Great defender. She's probably our best defender. She's just long. She gets into passing lanes. She's aggressive. And once she starts knocking shots down, it's very hard to get her to stop. So I'm hoping to see a lot of that this season. Red, Natalie Adams. She's just like a steam engine. She just goes and goes and goes and will run through a brick wall for us. She'll be handling the point guard duties as well. Just a great finisher at the rim. She's just a strong slasher. She wants to drive. She wants to get to the free throw line for us. Very aggressive defender. So looking forward to what she's going to bring this year. And then Bella Solly, pretty much a jack of all trades. Very, very knowledgeable, very intelligent player. She's going to play inside, outside for us. She brings, free throw shooting. She has a great shot on the outside, mid-range. She's going to rebound. Kind of expect her to be like the calming effect of the team. So those are my 3 seniors. Then I have a cast of juniors this year. I have couple returning letter winners. I have Vivian Marker. Again, she could play inside or outside, just giving her size, her length, and her athleticism. She does things just in a reactionary way that surprise even me at practice. Just she does things without even knowing just like the skill that it takes to do it. So I'm really looking forward to getting her really going this year. And then we have Gianna Martin, first team all conference last year. Player to watch, I would say. She's just, she could play inside, she could play outside. She has a great shooting touch, but she can also just go through the lane and punish you in there. And then a couple newcomers. We have Skylar Tucson. She's a junior. She got some varsity minutes last year. Again, another big, sturdy, strong body in the post. She can finish. She can shoot. She can make some free throws for us, get into the foul line. Who else do we have? Jordan Durst is a sophomore. Mostly JV last year, but, this year I've limited numbers and just kind of what she's showing me at practice. She's gonna, step up for us and join the fray. She's a good shooter. She'll rebound. She'll play defense. She works hard. She's a hard worker. And then I have a freshman, Isabella Shetter. Again, whatever we ask her to do, she will do. If I say, go get that rebound, and that's all I want you to do this game, she will do it to the best of her ability. She's very coachable, very teachable, which honestly all my girls are. I don't have any, whatever I ask of them or want them to try or do, they're gonna do it for me, which is nice.
And those players are going to have to navigate a tough schedule as always, because Struthers never backs down from anybody. We'll start in the conference when we're talking about your schedule. Last year, the NE8 felt like the wild, wild west because literally everybody felt like they could beat everybody. We had the winner with 3 losses in the conference with Girard. So it really felt like a wide open conference. Do you feel that way again? And how do you think Struthers can find their way into the top of it?
Before that, we have a new player. I almost forgot. We got a new junior. Her name's Emily McDowell. She transferred from Heartland Christian, I believe. She brings a very just like gritty way of playing. She's hard-nosed on defense. She's a great passer, very good passer. She's knowledgeable about the game. She's strong. She's a multi-sport athlete. So she's going to help us immensely on the guard front and the rebounding front as well.
Yeah, and then once again we go into the conference, the NE8 last year, like we said, it was wide open. You know, Girard won it, but they had 3 losses.
It always is.
And so, how do you feel about it this year? And what do you think Struthers can do to kind of get themselves on top of it?
Honestly, I'm expecting much of the same. Teams that should win the game don't always win the game, and teams that you're kind of expecting as the underdog, they come out on top. And I mean, we've experienced both of those. We beat teams last year that I don't think we were expected to beat. But then we lost games that I kind of would have expected us to win. And I think that's it for the whole league. It's just, there's hard places to play. Lakeview's always a tough place to play. They always seem to bring more energy at home in that gym. Hubbard's a tough place to play on the road. So I think at any given moment, the sands will be shifting this season.
And then when you go outside of the NE8, this is all about getting yourself ready for postseason and just testing your strength. So what teams are you excited about outside of the conference that you're going to play this year?
Yeah, I mean, we have Mooney again this year. I always like playing them. We have Louisville. Coach Medelsky there. She was my high school coach. She was an assistant when I was in high school. So it's nice to be able to coach against her. We have Champion again. We have Austintown Fitch, Warren Harding. We picked up Louisville. Those will be tough games for us, those bigger schools. But I don't think we're going to shy away from the challenge. Even if the result isn't what we want, I know that we're going to go out and play hard no matter what. And that's really all I ask of this year. It's just playing hard.
So you're in year 2, and that means that, your culture, your philosophy is a little bit more rock solid now than maybe it was when you were trying to establish it last year. What's it like starting to see your vision of the program come together as you go into your second year now as the head coach?
Yeah, I mean, they're used to my personality and my coaching ways and kind of what I expect. Again, it's just, I want to be well conditioned. They don't like me much at practice when I make them, run and things, but they understand that because we have such a limited bench, like we have to be in shape. I always say that the most well-conditioned team is going to win in the fourth quarter, especially a close game. You're not going to make mental errors. You're going to make your free throws. You're going to make layups. You're going to make your bunny shots. You're not going to break down. So that's one thing that I'm seeing is that shift in just like the conditioning and having that stamina. And we're playing much better. Even our scrimmages this season, we're not tired. We're not, sucking air so that's good. And just the aggressiveness, Struthers, we've always been just like a gritty, physical, hardworking team. We might not have been, the most athletic, the best skilled, but you knew you were playing us because we were going to muscle you around. And I think we're getting back to that as well.
In these season previews, we always give the coach the chance to also highlight their staff and the people that help them make the program what it is. So I want to give you the chance to also highlight the staff and anyone else that you think is critical to your program and the success the Wildcats have.
Yeah, I just want to give a shout out to our new athletic director this year, Donato Nerone. He is working extremely hard behind the scenes for us. Our gym was closed down this summer at the high school, and any kind of like my shooting machine I got moved over here. So any little question I have for him or requests, like he's been wonderful to work with. So he's a big part of our program as well. Just the help he offers us. My coaching staff, Erica Wilson's back this year. She not only is just like a mentor to the girls, she's a mentor towards me. She's been around the block. She's been head coaches in various places. She's been assistant coaches in various places. She just brings a ton of knowledge about the game. And same with Jack Berman. He's also an assistant for me. Again, head coach, various places, assistant coach, various places, has been around for years and years and years. Just very knowledgeable. So they're a great help for me to have, just being like a younger coach, just being able to run ideas off of them and things.
Coach, we're so excited for the season. We know you are too. We can't wait to get out to the field house and cover you all season long. We wish you the best of luck this year, and we'll see you again real soon.
Very good. Very good. Thank you.